And here we go. Hello, my name is Bedbug. We are playing Euro Truck Simulator once again, and it should pop up on the screen any second. There we go. Okay. So once again, we're playing. Oh, dang it! Hang on. Sorry, just gotta fix the issue. Okay, there we go. So once again, we're playing Euro Truck Simulator, and this is the original one. Last episode, we went to DreamHack is what I think I'm going with. I still don't know what the episode will be called. I think I sketched the whole, Swedish kids' birthday gift idea for some reason, I forget what. But I think I settled on going to DreamHack because it's PC oriented. I was jumping computers, so I found it somewhat fitting. Anyways, right. So we are still, oh my goodness, okay. We're still on the trip for 25k. That way we can go ahead and get the gas hauling thingamajig. Now let's make this green light before it turns yellow on us. Do it. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Well, the important part is I made the light. Okay. Anyways, I got 7 episodes to do of this, and yeah, it will be a bit, to put it lightly. Well, I suppose we're hauling some Silk Road sugar. That's another reference I didn't make last episode. Oh god, okay, I really gotta get my buttons in order before I stop playing this game. Anyways, that is a reference I did make last game as well, or last episode I should say. There we go. Yep. Okay. Is that the Silk Road was in Sweden under amnesty or some nonsense? Well, I was totally wrong. They busted a couple of people in Sweden, they busted people in the US and UK it seems. I did look that up after the episode was done with, so there was that bit of trivial knowledge to learn. And come on, I doubt we can make this. There's no way we're gonna make it. Okay. We didn't get the light. That's good. That's a good start. We did not get a good light ticket yet. That is always nice and lovely. Anyways. What was I? Yes, so the Silk Road, the dark web drug market, so to say. So that one was shut down. There was, I think it was a co-founder or something that lived in Sweden, or was, well, in Sweden. If you don't know, this was when Bitcoin was still crazy good. It's still crazy good, it's just not as easy to get. Okay. But Bitcoin is nearly untraceable, if not untraceable. There's always a way to trace something there, right? So this was when Bitcoin was still new, before Ethereum ruined the whole GPU market, before Ethereum was even conceived. Nice, before, I want to say it was before Dogecoin. I would hope it was before Dogecoin. Dogecoin, if I'm not mistaken, is basically, oh wait, no, am I on mute? Okay, good. Accidentally recorded 2 episodes muted, I don't want to do that again. Anyways, well, 2 episodes of Slime actual. Thankfully it wasn't these ones. I generally am much more relaxed and talkative than these ones. So I would hate for one of these to be mute. Anyways, we're gonna try using WASD mouse mainly for this gameplay. I say mainly because I will need to slow down at some points with like shifting down, but I don't see any point to shift down in the near future, especially since I've done this trip so much. Anyways, right, so what was it? Oh yeah, so, like before, hopefully before Dogecoin, I would only imagine it was before Dogecoin, and definitely before Ethereum was even conceived, it was Bitcoin. Bitcoin at this time was like so that BuzzFeed or someone did like a video of what can you buy with 1 Bitcoin, and they ended up like getting a couple of tacos. Ended up like getting quite a bit of things, but no, for their coin they did get a good bit. And with all hopefully subtle but understood points aside, getting back to the point is that Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, meaning basically, well, used to be GPUs, now it's ASICs, which are a totally different thing than all I don't know offhand, but it's basically a, well, specific program decryptor. Let's just call it that. I have like a long list of computer terms and acronyms that I know offhand, but I haven't really delved into Bitcoin or Raspberry Pi hashes or anything like that. Not hashes. I wanna. Oh, shit. Whoops. Okay. Well, let's keep jiving. Anyways, was it wouldn't be hashes, would it? It would have to be something stupid. Okay, buddy, get off the right lane. Don't be stupid. Please, only. Especially in this, for some reason, surprisingly laggy tunnel. I don't want to be a neat mic and be blaming the lag here, but that whole FPS jump thing, it happens way too much for this sort of a game. Anyways, hey, we're coming up to Italy. Italia. No, it's... where are we? Oh yeah, crypto. So it's basically unchaseable, all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, raspberries. I want to say that they were called blocks. That might not be right, but I'm pretty sure they were called... Oh, I know what it was. Raspberry Pi clusters. That's what it was. So there would be like 9, 18, I'm pretty sure some guy did 50 or 100 of these Raspberry Pis all together, sorry, and ended up doing like some crazy mining setup, because, well, I mean, it's basically just like cluster. Oh gosh, don't frame jump on me on its own, this is awful. Oh man. What a sign to get a new GPU. Oh man. Oh, there it goes. Tank back down. I really don't get that or why it does that. It still amazes me that it even has any kind of tanking with this. And down to 43 though. It's fantastic. This GPU is moderately okay. But man, when it stutters worse than the guy in the wheelchair from Malcolm in the Middle. Oh man. Wait, no, that guy didn't stutter, did he? He just like paused every 2 words? Yeah, he just paused every 2 words. Man, now my pop culture reference is and out of the window. Just like a dog's tongue, or a dog's face, or Chinese food. Anyways, I don't know if that one was more of a cultural reference, more just like stereotyping. Well, you know, what else is a, well, I can't really fit them both. Hmm. 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 I can't think of a joke right now that wouldn't be insensitive in some way, or that wouldn't make sense. I'm just trying to think of a joke of cowboys and dogs, and the first one that came to mind was, why do cowboys and ranchers still have farm dogs? So that the Chinese can't take their jobs too. Yeah, no, it's awful, it's offensive. I couldn't only think of something funny that wouldn't be offensive though. But mind you, if you didn't want offensive commentary, you should have visited PewDiePie's channel. He's definitely culturally sensitive. There's been no drama with him lately. Definitely the most, like, nicest person there is. Yeah, you know. Oh well. What all us blonde hair blue eyes supposed to do nowadays, right? Oh man, I'm awful. I went from talking about DreamHack to talking about somebody that someone would stream to hack. I don't know. I tried segueing that, but I did worse of a job than Linus show tips. Poor Linus. Okay, come on, loop 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 loop. Okay, that's the horn. I need the, yeah, there we go. I still don't get those on-ramps. They basically force you to impede the flow of traffic. Okay. On the road again. On the long, lonely road again. Where the cowboys don't know how to sing. Cowards don't know the lyrics. But we're on the road again. And it's tradition at this point. Oh man. Okay. So I don't know if, oh man, it would have been the like, get off my guy, obviously. It's bad to veer into other lanes, of course, but if someone's veering into your lane, you don't just keep sitting there. You hit the brakes before you're right beside them. Honestly, people need to take their eyes off the phones and put them back onto the roads. I still find it, okay, you person, get off my right. Anyways, I still find it hard for me to believe that some middle-aged people think don't text and drive and hands-free calling are the only, like, legal issues with phones. Even if you're not calling someone, don't have your hands on the phone. Even if you're not texting, don't have your eyes on the phone. It's not that hard. But yeah, there's some, like, people that actually are dumb enough to believe this. Yeah, doesn't really help the stereotype of blonde people being stupid, mind you. Well, honestly, like, the whole don't text and drive campaign is good and whatnot. But I gotta ask a simple question. Why specify one thing? Because then the idiots of the world will think, oh, but everything else is legal. Oh yeah, I can totally look up my Google Maps application on my phone for half a minute on a curvy road, and I'm more legal than little Susie Mary on home phone at a stop sign for 3 seconds, looking at a text, or at a red light that turns green and holding everyone up for 3 seconds. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. You just stay off your phone when you're driving. Okay, right, I'm back onto one of these shots. That's fantastic. You know, on a serious note, I do like these episodes, just because I can rant, and it's always interesting. Get the fuck off my right. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stay in this lane. It's a bit stupid because these roads, they're not meant for a semi to drive at high speeds or any speed, it seems. No, oh my goodness. Okay. And we're running low on gas. Hey, perfect timing, there's a gas station. I feel like a grandpa now. Oh, we'll make it to the next gas station. Don't worry, kiddo. We'll make it. Don't you worry your butt. You fucking... I'm sorry, that person... You gotta be bloody kidding me. Okay, hang on. Can I get a screenshot of the guy still back there? Is the guy still back there? It doesn't seem that he is. No, that guy has to be this... Fucking hell. Oh my goodness. That fucking idiot. Yeah, this is exactly why all of my conversations on this can go from nice lovely rambling to wanting to cuss out the developer who decided to make AI stupid enough to be this stupid. It's amazing. We have great innovation here, people. We're gonna make a game about the highway and make it as real life irritating as the highway. It's, oh man, it's magical what they did with this game, honestly. People are just like, oh, you're veering off into my lane? Veering off, whatever. You're veering into my lane towards a gas station that is at a awful placement? Well, I better keep driving into you. You'll be the one with the fine anyways, because this game is totally balanced. And there's not at all any issues with that. No, oh man. Oh man, the AI in this game are such awful things. Just awful things. Whoever designed the AI in this game, please go back to making mod packs for Java Minecraft. Honestly, your programming knowledge in your whole computational... I can't even think of the words I'm thinking of. Hang on, I want to look this one up mid-game. I know that's uncommon, but... What is it called? It's, machine learning is what I'm talking about. And then it's, machine learning compute... I'm just gonna type in machine learning, see what I get. Because machine learning has been a thing for a while, hasn't it? Man, okay, I'll have to figure it out for next episode, maybe. Oh, man. Basically, the machine learning that learns and progresses from other machines networked to it, or from other circumstances it goes through. Hey, this is a prime example of a simple... mind you, I'm sort of talking to Java here just because it's sort of the simplest thing I've learned. But it comes down to a simple what-if-else statement. Not what-if-else, but if-else then, I think some programming languages use. It's all the same general idea, it's just the terminology and syntax is different. Okay, anyways. anyways, angles is, okay, screw it, I'm just going back to this method. This method seems to work well. Just put on the flashers and sit in the middle lane. Honestly, the stupid people in front of me, I won't catch up to the stupid people. Stupid people stay behind me. It's fantastic. Anyways, it could be a theoretically as simple as if else or if else then or switch case, whatever syntax you use. It's basically look at the screen, right? Okay, image usage. I feel like that would be part of AI. Like K, if call all, which would be called to me, is overall the and that's why using a wheel would be good. If you go too hard on the keys, you wind up going too hard into that way. Anyways, how do I say this? Because it has been more than a little while. It's been quite a while. Alright, what is it? Oh yes. If the vehicle on the right is coming over the lane right of me very slowly, or incrementally getting closer to that line, if that happens, I brake, or I fly past. It's a fight or flight mechanism in humans. Why is this not a thing in AI? It's simple as switch case is what I think you would use if you were using Java. But again, it's been a little bit more than a while. No. But honestly, where I live, drivers are very stupid. It's that stereotypical American driving mechanism of, oh, you won't pass me, I'll stay in front of you. Or, hey, you ain't passing me, I'll speed up. Or, hey, you ain't passing me because I'll brake test and get you to slam into my car. No, I really do hate the drivers around me. They brake in a turn, not before a turn, because, I'm gonna go into another app. Well, make this a future length episode, I guess, because this will be a while. Oh man, no, but, oh man. People are stupid. I'm sorry, but people are very, very, very stupid. Oh god. Oh man. Okay. It's a simple, hopefully short rant. If you are going to brake around a curve, do so before the curve. That way the car that is behind you and hopefully not right on your butt will see you before you're in the curve. If you brake in the curve, guess what? The car that might not be on your butt might not see it. You want to know why? Because they're not riding your butt. So if you brake, come on frames, don't crash me again, my goodness. So if you brake before the curve, other cars can see you. If you brake in a curve, it's a surprise. You're a jack in the box. You're a jackass in a box. The box being... You fucking idiot. The box being the metaphor for your rolling death contraption that is on rubber wheels that has so-called brakes. What kind of... Okay, whatever. I'll go with it. I really hate Shamari sometimes. Anyways, you're not just a jack in the box that will go around scaring people. You are a jackass in the box, quite literally. You are... Oh, wait, I need that. Oh, come on. Okay, you know what? Let me just go with automatic kill for a second, because I really get annoyed by this. La-di-dee, la-di-da, la-di-dee-da-da. Okay, back. Okay, buddy, what do I gotta do? Oh my goodness, do you not just save the options automatically? Gameplay, automatic. Let's apply. Does that do it this time? Honestly. There we go. Okay. Now I gotta figure out how on earth I'm supposed to... No, but if you break in a cove, you're more likely to get rear-ended. Just because of the whole line of sight thing. You're not exactly playing a game of WoW where you gotta defeat a boss as like a mage or something and you need to keep line of sight. But the person behind you should generally be able to see if you're breaking or not. If you break in a cove, they will not see that, and you are definitely a jackass in a box. Also, oh god, I was going with manual again. Okay, well, oh, right, great, I'm right on the left line. Okay, buddy, you know, this is getting stupid. I'm gonna get a stupid sleep fine by the time that this is done. So can we please hurry this up? Come on, show me something behind me, not just my truck, thank you. Honestly. Could have placed the camera a few inches behind. It's like playing a giant guessing game. Okay, fantastic. We still don't have 25k. And honestly, screw the AI. Okay. Alright. Police report my fucking ass. If this was a police report, it would be like, oh, this idiot decided to jam you. Random, you were going across a lane. Guess what? You were going across a lane to a destination. Oh well. These people could have prevented an accident. Oh well. Honestly. I really hate the AI in this game. Okay. Why the fuck would I be doing that? Okay. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Okay. Let's get our torture festival at some point, shall we? Please, pretty please. Would this even be enough? 22, yeah, that should be with like hopefully 3,000 left over. Oh, woo! You can't just keep it consistent, can you, game? Keep the drop spot consistent. It's not that hard. But why is this such a big thing for you? Yeah, I still need sleep. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna end course sleep fine. Oh well. Still better than having to like pause the game mid-rant. I really would hate to carry into a new episode with the same awful mentality. Mind you, if I just went to bed, could have done 2 episodes just now, and I still gotta do 6 more after this. So this is a very fun thing. Also, can we get what the fuck we're working on? I'm tired, I'm agitated. I really wish I didn't mute myself for 2 Slime Rancher episodes. I wish this game had some sense of the word AI. Sorry, no. What I mean by that is I wish this game had some I in its AI. And I wish I could turn off pop-ups. Hang on, let me just... Yeah, I know, not realistic, blah 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 blah. Okay, let me just go to gameplay, fatigue simulation. If I disable you, do I get rid of that stupid feed? Please tell me I do. Because that's the stupidest feed there ever is. Okay, it looks like it went away. I only just hate that stupid idea of a game mechanic. Oh man. Okay, what did we even start? We started with the whole DreamHack thing from last episode, and we've went on to talk about stupidity. Oh, right. Line of sight. Funny thing that stupidity reminds me of Supergiant. Fuck off. Oh man. This game needs some eye for its AI. The thing is bloody stupid. Oh hey! You're cutting into my lane. Let me get right beside you, buddy. You're 3 times my length. And you have less control than a nimble little tiny car. But let me get right beside you, big guy. I'm your buddy, your pal. I'll be your Deutsch, your Nemo. Oh, what an awful metaphor, but an accurate one. Okay, game, don't bloody. Okay, thank you. La-di-dee, la-di-da, la-di-dee-dee-da. Come on. There we go. Fantastic. Let's hope we can drive somewhat realistically and not start shouting again. But no, really, was the cruise control on this thing? It's ridiculous. Okay, just give my some relief though. Anyways, right, what am I doing? Okay, first off, just hitting these things again since I'm driving with my right hand on where my left hand would be. Right, okay. And trying to change just for sake of easiness. So what I was getting at is, don't break in a tone. If you break in a tone, who's gonna see you? Anyone? No. And it's not sensible. If you're breaking in a tone, even if it's raining and you break in a tone, you're probably gonna hydroplane a little bit more often than if you break before the tone and go gradual. It's a very stupid thing to do. Don't do it. If you're gonna break at all for a curve, which I should have been saying this entire time, I'm not talking 90 degrees, I'm not talking 85 degrees, I'm not even talking 75 degrees. I'm just talking about a stupid baby curve. If you are going to be annoying enough to break for a curve at all, do it before the curve. And if, but the speed limit that shouldn't really be monitored anyways, and people should all drive fast as they feel comfortable, because it would actually get some more eye to the human AI, and get people to be situational awareness, to have situational awareness, to actually like think, to look around their surroundings, to use the mirrors, to use the ramps. It would be fantastic. I really wish that there wasn't a speed limit, and it was just a general practice of, hey, let's remove the speed quote-unquote limit, see how fast people go, and there you go, an artificial speed limit. One that won't be policed because of stupidity. Because if it's a wide open road, and no turns, why is the speed limit 50? Why is the speed limit 70? If there is no off-ramps and no on-ramps for a good 20 miles, why is there a speed limit at all? It's a very stupid thing in my book. Oh man, I really hate traffic. Oh man. And I gotta go to work on Thursday at 5:45. I basically will be going through rush hour, or at least the slow part of rush hour. Not like the slow, like 10 miles an hour and a 50 mile per hour, well, quote unquote 50 mile per hour quote unquote interstate, but like the coming down from that, because rush hour generally will stall around 2 hours, maybe 5. Generally about 4:30 is when all the quote-unquote geniuses will hop on the road to avoid rush hour and create an artificial rush hour, which is just stupid. If you only want to avoid rush hour entirely, go to work an hour before you have to be there. Super simple. That way, no one has a specific rush hour, and if, guess what, a bunch of people start doing this, then just go to walk on minutes before you have to be there. It's nice, it's simple, it's great. People need to do this. Anyways. What am I on about? Oh yeah. Thursday, I gotta walk at 5:45. I'll be leaving at 4:45 because I take my own advice. Oh, who would have thought? What that will mean, I'll be able to avoid these score zones because I go through 2 of them and they stop at 3:30, I want to say. At least 4 o'clock, like at the very latest it would be 4 o'clock. Now, with it being 4:45 though, I could hit some of that artificial, like, what's it called, rush hour, the artificial rush hour. Oh, right, what I was going to say about the whole 5:45, because I wasn't thinking when I leave, I was just thinking about the time. Now, if I was to leave at 5:45, I had to be at 5:45, I would not only be stupid because, well, guess what? We're gonna be late. So, there's that. But it would be stupid because at 5, there's the, 5 o'clock, there's the actual rush hour. 4 to 5 is like the pre-rush hour, I would say, I would define as. And then basically 5 to 6 o'clock is like the aftermath of the rush hour. I don't know if anyone watching this has seen it, but there's a channel called CGP Gray, and it talks about like the problems with traffic. I think it's titled something about traffic. There's only one video that he has that talks about traffic, if I know correctly, and it's just saying, hey, guess what? At a green light, don't take 2 seconds, don't take 3 seconds to go immediately. That way you can prevent a snake effect. Well, guess what? You go, 2 seconds later she goes, another second behind her he goes. It will take longer and longer for the person that is, say, 7th place to go through that light compared to the guy in 1st place. If everyone could automatically just like start the gas at the same time, or start the hopefully close to soon electric vehicle automation at the same time, that would mean that you're effectively, okay, also, why am I not in 7th? I really need to be going faster than this. That would mean that if you get all of the electric vehicles on the same network so that they can have inter-vehicle communications, boom, they see that green light, they see that optical image recognition, whatever you want to say, they're going to be like, oh, green means go in this country. Let's go, let's move it all at once. Whereas the current system, because of how different some engines are, transmissions, all that fun stuff, might be like, oh, I'll hit the gas maybe like as soon as that green light comes on, because I'm watching it. If people don't know this because they're unobservant or not aware of their surroundings, or just bad situational habits, the cross traffic generally will go red. It will be 2 seconds to let any idiots go through the light, and then your traffic lanes will go green. This is changed if there is, of course, any left lane turning lanes that are specifically with green arrows, red arrows, etc., etc. So if there is arrow lanes, so to say, like left turn lanes, what will happen is, let's call it axis A for left, right, right, left. It starts with them, they will go ahead and go, and then CD, sorry, did I say AB or just A? let's go with, yeah, AB. So APBA, whatever you want to say, is left to right, right to left. That one would generally be forced to get counted because let's call it CD, DC, whatever. Bottom to top, top to bottom again, same thing applies, whatever you wish to decide. CD is the main road, AB is the side road, but it's at a four-way intersection. So AB will get priority if there's, say, maybe 2 cars waiting, or every 5 to 10 minutes, AB will get the green light and CD will have to stop. Okay, great, that's perfectly normal. That's how most lights go when they're on an essential system. And generally lights are on a central system about after 12 AM. Before 12 AM to, I would say 12 AM to 3 AM is when we're definitely running into sensors. Now, from the time frame of 3 AM to, actually let's extend that. I would go so far to say that, well, I don't know about 11 because 11 is still busy, but not as busy. Okay, so let's just go. Okay, come on, don't kill me long. Jesus Christ. Okay. Now, in some areas, because that's a safe way to say it, hashtag not all. So in some areas, it would be, say, 11 PM to 4 AM, just for example. Like, of time of when it will just straight up be essential, and a wait plate, rather than a timing like 5, 7, or 10 minutes, right? Okay, got it. Okay, fantastic. Now, doing basically 11 to 3 AM in this example, CD, which is up, down, down, up, will have, well, if it's the main road, it will theoretically be green, and so there's 1 or 2 cars on the sensor plates on A, B, or BA, again, however you wish to call it, which is left, right, right, left. Which, again, it's nice and simple. It's basically main road has priority. If the other roads at this intersection have any kind of significant weight on them in this amount, in these time frames, then okay, yeah, we're gonna give them the green light and stop the other traffic for a minute, or however long until that weight gets done passing by the weight plate. Now, that's nice and simple. During the day it's on a timer, that's all good, right? Now, introduce left turning lanes. It basically goes the left and right lanes, so AB will go, and then the left turning lanes on CD will go, so up, down, so let's call them E and F. So it will go AB, which is left to right, EF, which is the 2 left turning lanes on the north and southbound ways, and then it will do GH, which is the east and westbound left turning lanes. That will, well, presumption that according to traffic, G and H would be turning onto, well, left respectively, onto north and south lanes. So just to clarify, the new intersection with the left turn lanes introduced goes on a timing that prioritizes the left-right traffic, and then the EF traffic, which is north and southbound. So that was the CD. And then it goes AB, EF, GH, BC. That's how it would generally go. And then it whips around. What that means is that, hey, guess what? You're on a timer. And the timer that usually gets forced priority would be a side road, just because it's nice and quick. And then in your left turn lanes on a major intersection, and then the main road itself. Nice and quick and simple. Also, we should be able to, come on. Excuse me. I ended up wasting this day away just watching YouTube videos. Oh man. It's amazing. We're finally coming up to Sweden, it seems, so woo. What a nice lovely trip I just went through. Oh man, it's the lag tunnel. Okay. I just can't listen to live with us, and most likely literally go to bed. Which means I will be putting off 6 recordings for tomorrow, as well as any and all Photoshop edits to tomorrow. So that's fun. Definitely not annoying at least. Oh man. This is number one, that's just a gas station. Fantastic. I was so hopeful. We still gotta basically go all the way around Sweden just to get there. Not like there could be a useful tunnel that can go through a mountain or something. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out of gas too. That's great. Oh, but I'm on my headlights. Headlight usage fine. Even though it's what, already 11? 9? 9. I guess 12. it would have to be 9 coming up on 10. And then I got this one fatigue simulation back on. I don't know if I like fatigue simulation. I find the whole... Oh, shite. Well, let's... Yeah, I think I see a little red level on the cargo now. Anyways, I like the fatigue simulation part of the... I like the fatigue... that no fatigue simulation. A fatigue simulation. I just don't like the stupid fines of it. Like, I find it totally pointless. Okay. Okay, come on. I want to shift uphill any day. Oh, we're finally getting to one. Okay, great. We will finally have 25k just to waste it all. And by waste, I don't mean waste, I mean invest. Which is like waste. But you do it so you can get more money to waste. Okay. Well, this has, as always, been a very fun discussion. Let's hope we don't die. You stupid. Honestly. Oh, why does that guy get such a nice off-ramp? Lucky guys. Well, we're coming up to everyone's favorite part, which is Euro goods. Possibly related to Euro acres. But nonetheless, still always consistent and much better than Chimere. Come on. Come on. Come on. We made it. Good. We're gonna probably get a speeding ticket at some point. Should slow down. Oh, what a fun trip this has been. Oh man. Turn off the map. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think I actually. Oh man. What on earth did I come into? Is this the north spot for today? Sorry, yo. Come on. The engine's on. Keep backing up. Back out. I hate that. When I'm hitting E, like ESD up, instead of hitting WASD. No, like, why? Why does? I really just don't get it. Like, why would turning left make me go from nice and smooth right beside the channel to a sudden, oh, let's get you in a jackknife position. Oh man, I feel this game. Like this. This is what I should be doing at the moment. I should just be able to coast back in without. Notice the without having my truck move spontaneously. I don't get this. Why do you do this? This is going to become a good note to end on if I manage to end it. I'm almost there. Good enough. Okay. We've done it. No. Well, that is, that's definitely a, good screenshot. I can use the sloppy travel icon. Okay, great. Let's turn off that. There we go. Well, I'll do that. Leave a bit of a cliffhanger or something, I suppose. Okay, see, I could totally turn right now, but not in this game. Come on, turn green. You should run green 5 inches ago. Okay. And I do find it very annoying and stupid for like road planning and map planning that priority stuff wasn't on one like lane side. That way you didn't wind up having to cross lanes so often. And please turn the green when I get there. Okay, fantastic. And you, oh, you're gonna be an idiot. Yeah, no, definitely this game needed to put more eye into its AI. Okay, how much money? I can only spend. Okay. Yes, we should still have enough money for gas. That's a nice start. Okay. Okay, why? Where are you? Isn't this a sleep spot? This has to be a sleep spot, right? Since when isn't this one? You only gotta be kidding me right now. There's always been a sleep spot, hasn't it though? Oh, bugger off. Okay. Honestly, I just get money and they're like, oh, you got money? Let's take your money. You're in a parking lot, very lit up parking lot, but we're gonna give you a headlight usage offense at 11 p.m. We're just the nicest people. We know you're trying to find a parking spot that will let you sleep and all. But too bad, because oh, you know what it is? Hang on. Why would fatigue simulation take away a good closing point? I don't get that. Apply, because apply isn't in the other tab. Go back. There we go. Now we got it. Should have had it 5 seconds ago. Honestly. Why would it be so fundamentally useful to only sleep so I lose fatigue? Shops aren't open at 11 p.m. Good grief. And it's shining. What a nice poetic way to end this. Okay. Well, we've went on to an hour now. My name, as always, is Bedbug. It's been nice traveling with you tonight. I hope you get some nicer sleep than what I'll be getting tonight. And on that note, do genuinely have a nice night. Have a good sleep. And as always, don't let the bedbugs bite. Goodbye. And we just gotta point this out again. Quick game. Go to main menu. Great button. Okay. That should be it. Okay, yep, there we go. At least it quits instantaneously. And just gonna save this quick screenshot. sRGP. And move you to the desktop. Not quick access. Why would I have you in quick access? Okay, there we go. Anyways, getting back on topic. My name is Pentium, and tongue twisters tonight. My name has been Bedbug. I hope you all have a nice night. Don't let bedbugs bite. Goodbye.